A chip, a barcode, a vaccine. So many rumors, so much fear. But what does the Bible actually say about the mark of the beast? Let's cut through the noise and go straight to Revelation.
You've seen the images. Foreheads marked, hands scanned, crowds forced into obedience.
For some, it's just a movie plot. For others, it's a terrifying obsession. But Revelation doesn't give us fantasy. It gives us prophecy, and it gives us a warning for the end of days. So what is this mysterious mark? What will it look like? Why does the Bible say it is so dangerous? And most importantly, how should Christians live in light of it?
Revelation chapter 13 introduces two figures. The beast from the sea, often called the Antichrist, and the beast from the earth, known as the false prophet. Together, they form the center of the final world system, and the mark of the beast is their ultimate tool of control.
Fact 1. The number 666. Revelation 13:18. John writes, "Let the one who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. 6 is the number of man. 7, God's number, is completion. 666, it's mankind raised to the highest power, but without God. Man, man, man. Humanity glorified in rebellion. That's why the mark is not random. It carries the meaning of ultimate self-rule, rejecting God's authority. Think about it. Since the beginning, humanity has built systems without God. From the Tower of Babel to empires that demanded worship of their rulers. The mark represents that rebellion taken to its final stage.
Fact 2. It is permanent. Revelation 14:9-11. The Bible doesn't whisper here. If anyone worships the beast and its image and receives its mark, he will drink of the wine of the wrath of God. This is not a temporary mistake. It's not something you can erase. Once given, the mark represents a conscious choice of loyalty. And Revelation makes clear there is no going back. Christians have asked, what if someone is tricked? What if someone takes it by accident? But notice the text. The mark is tied to worship. It isn't simply a medical device or a tattoo or a government ID. It is an act of allegiance, a declaration, I belong to the beast. That's why it's unforgivable, because it's not about the skin, it's about the heart.
Fact 3. It will be forced. Revelation 13:15-17. The false prophet uses miracles to deceive. He makes the image of the beast seem alive, and then he demands worship. John writes, he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, and that no one may buy or sell except one who has the mark. Think about that. Not just the powerful, not just the wealthy, all. This isn't voluntary membership, it's global enforcement. Imagine not being able to buy bread. Imagine your children hungry, and the only way to feed them is to bow to the beast. That's the pressure believers will face. It's not just persecution, it's survival itself being held hostage.
Fact 4. Refusing will bring persecution. Revelation 20, verse 4, John says he saw the souls of those who were beheaded because they would not worship the beast or receive his mark. The choice is sharp. Worship the beast and live a little longer, or worship Christ and die. But here's the truth. The martyr's story doesn't end with death. John says they came to life and reigned with Christ for 1,000 years. Yes, the world will mock them. Yes, the system will execute them, but heaven honors them, and eternity welcomes them.
Pause for reflection. This sounds terrifying, but stop for a moment. What is worse? A few more years of physical life, only to face eternal judgment? Or a brief moment of suffering, followed by eternal glory with Christ? This is the dividing line the mark creates. Fact 5. Do not fear. Revelation 21, 3-4. Revelation doesn't leave us in despair. It pulls back the curtain on eternity. God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain. Fear belongs to the enemy. Hope belongs to the believer. If your citizenship is in heaven, then no mark, no beast, no empire can take your future away. Fact 6. The mark brings harm to its own. Revelation 16:2. When the bowls of God's wrath are poured out, the very first judgment strikes those who took the mark. Loathsome sores break out on their bodies. The mark promises safety, but it delivers pain. It promises belonging, but it delivers destruction. This is Satan's pattern from Eden to the end. He always promises life, but his way always leads to death. Fact 7. It will be unmistakable. Revelation 14:9-10. There's confusion today. Some say the mark is already here, a barcode, a vaccine, a chip. But Revelation shows us the real mark will be undeniable. When it comes, there will be no mystery. It will be tied to worship. It will be tied to loyalty. And refusal will mean death. That's the difference. So if you're not facing execution for saying no, it's not the mark of the beast. Revelation 14:9-10 says, "Then a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, 'If anyone worships the beast and his image and receives his mark on his forehead or on his hand, he himself shall also drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out full strength into the cup of his indignation.'" That means God sends a public, unmistakable warning. People won't take the mark by accident. They will know what it means, and they will have to choose allegiance to the beast or allegiance to Christ. A look at history. Every generation has speculated. In the 1980s, many thought barcodes were the mark. In the 2000s,
Microchips in pets and passports raised alarms. More recently, vaccines and digital IDs sparked debates. But notice this: every time the real power of the mark was missed. It's not about the technology, it's about allegiance. The technology may be the tool, but the heart is the target.
Technology and the future. We already see the pieces falling into place. Cashless societies, facial recognition, biometric scans, digital wallets, centralized tracking systems. All of these make Revelation's prophecy more believable than ever. But don't confuse possibility with fulfillment. The mark is not just about convenience, it is about worship.
Yes, the mark of the beast is heavy. Yes, it's terrifying to imagine. But remember this: God is greater than the beast. Christ's return is greater than any counterfeit kingdom. And heaven is greater than earth's suffering. So hold fast, stand firm, and never forget, Jesus loves you. He has already marked you with His Spirit, and nothing can erase that seal of salvation. If this teaching helped you, share it with someone who's asking questions. Subscribe for more clear explanations of tough Bible topics. And in the comments, let me know, what part of Revelation do you find the most confusing or the most encouraging? Until next time, keep your eyes on Christ. And remember, the beast's mark may threaten your body, but God's mark guarantees your soul.